Now, when the topic of illegal dumping came up on this program last week, there were lots of texts about an app that can be useful in this particular situation. One such app is actually called Snap Send Solve, and we're going to find out a little bit more about it next. Technology has advanced at a very rapid rate, with phone apps providing plenty of amazing options when it comes to trying to handle some pretty big problems. Now, as you just heard, we were speaking to the Acting Premier, Susan Close, about illegal dumping, which started last week when one of you reached out to us to alert us to a situation in Elizabeth Grove. And we had quite a few people talking about Snap Send Solve, which offers quite a really interesting way to deal with issues like illegal dumping and some other problems as well. Joining me now is Julie Situ. She is the head of marketing for Snap Send Solve. Hello to you, Julie.
Hello, Rory. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Now, can you tell us exactly how this app was developed?
Yep, absolutely. So the Snap Send Solve CEO, his name is Danny. About 15 years ago, he was at a park with his son and the swing was broken and his son was absolutely devastated. And at the time, he had an app development company. They built the apps for ANZ, AFL and SEEK, and he thought, well, why isn't there an app where you can report an issue no matter where you are, and the app could figure out where to send it? So that's kind of where Snap Send Solve started, and here we are today, and we're here to connect the community to our problem solvers, and the idea is that we can better our shared spaces together.
So how does it, what does this app actually do?
So in the app, all you need to do is take a photo and it'll take the photo's location, or you can edit the location of the photo, let the app know what the issue is that you're in front of, and the app will figure out, based on who it is and what the problem is, who is the responsible authority. So today you can use the app to report over 70 different issues to council, power companies, water companies, retailers who have lost their trolleys, and more.
And obviously so much of that, Julie, is based on that data and the geographic information that's attached to the photo.
Absolutely. I mean, almost 1 million users have used our app now. And the great thing about it is that we've got over 800, we call them solvers, our responsible authorities. And that means that it doesn't matter where you go across Australia and New Zealand, you can use this app to see, to report a problem that you can see. And often for people who have family and school and work in different neighbourhoods, it can be really handy just on your general commute. If you see something, if you can take a photo and report it to the responsible authority, you're sending them more context and more information for them to prioritise their resources.
Now, do you need to follow up a report if you make one?
No, you absolutely don't. No, you can if you'd like, but the idea is that it's just a quick and easy way to let the responsible authorities understand what problems are out there.
And does this app work nationwide? So we're clear. If people want to, they do happen to spot something out there today where as they're moving around. Does this app work just in South Australia, or is it a national app?
No, yeah, so it is a national app, but plus New Zealand. So there are over 500 councils across Australia, and they all receive snaps.
Now, it's a free app. My understanding is it's a free app, Julie.
Yes, it's free for the community to use, yes.
Yeah, so how do you make this pay? How do you generate revenue?
We definitely get that a lot. So all councils across Australia and New Zealand receive the snaps for free, and every detail that a snapper, which is what we call our app users, every detail they share is sent to the solver. So for council, over 500 of them, they can choose, not just council, but any utility, council or business like Australia Post, they could choose to opt for a paid subscription, and that effectively just gives you more features that you generally wouldn't have access to. So, for example, there's a council here in Victoria where I am who uses our SMS feature where their parking inspectors can receive a text as soon as somebody sends a report of illegal parking.
Now, lots of texts coming in, Julie. SnapSend, really pleased I can report the abandoned share scooters. Still struggling with entering locations. That's from Jessie. Are there any tricks that people should be aware of, Julie?
Yeah, absolutely. The easiest way is to use your photo location. So that's a bit of a settings option on your phone that you share the location of your photo with the app, and effectively once you upload that photo, the next screen will pick up that location from the photo. And if you don't think it's quite right, for example, if you've got, one of those crazy 100 times zoom phones that can take photos from really far away, all you've got to do is move the pin on the map, or you can just type in the address if you know exactly where it is. But the benefit of our app is that it uses geo coordinates, which is often a lot more information than just a street address. If you can imagine, you're in the middle of the botanical gardens, a street address isn't going to be as helpful.
Well, Julie Situ, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Julie is from SnapSend Solve.
Thanks, Rory.
More text coming in. This app works really, really, really well. Action has taken so quickly, you can't believe it. I've been using it for quite a long time now and recommend it highly. 11 out of 10 to the developer. Thank you very much for that text. And another one, SnapSend Solve is brilliant. I use it all the time and it is super responsive.